What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
Since Zootopia came into our lives in 2016 and completely won us over, we're happy to announce that your favorite fox and rabbit team is back. A sequel is in the works for Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. High expectations are set for every animated film, but after Zootopia passed the $1 billion mark, those expectations may have been exceeded. Zootopia easily won over the movie critics. It currently has a 99% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and it followed that up with moviegoers by setting a record at the box office for the biggest Disney animation debut ever. A large portion of that success can be attributed to the relationship and design of Zootopia's two main characters, Judy Hopps and the unwitting partner Nick Wilde. We are greeted by Judy Hopps, a rabbit, as we enter Zootopia, which presents a world in which animals live, work, and interact in cities just like people do. Judy is a rabbit who has grown up in that environment and believes that all animals are on an equal level. Because of this, despite being less powerful than other animals who work as police, she struggles, puts in the effort, and eventually becomes one. She received the top rank in the police academy and was given the assignment to Zootopia, the largest city of inhabited animals. She can prove her doubters wrong by teaming up with con artist Fox Nick, who uses his powers for good to assist Judy in uncovering and removing a plot to cause legislative discourse between the predators and the prey. The city of Zootopia shows us a place where animals get along regardless of their species and encourages us to view the world in a similar way. Understandably, fans would be interested in a sequel given the enormous critical and financial success of Disney's Zootopia. With its affecting and approachable message about prejudice as well as its effortless comedy, the buddy cop movie from 2016 won over audiences. Since it was released, the internet has been overflowing with rumors about what a sequel would look like, who would return, and when it would be released. Numerous fans indicated that they would be prepared to wait up to 5 years for a sequel if it turned out to be better than the first, in a fan poll on our Zootopia subreddit. This is a high standard to reach, but anything is possible. So, when might Disney fans be able to visit the enormous animal metropolis where anyone can be anything again?
Biggest talent competition!
The only question about a Zootopia 2 is when it'll happen. Following the film's box office success, word spread that a sequel was in the works. It was even scheduled for release in 2021, but that never happened. It was reported that a potential Zootopia 2 would hit theaters in 2024 after the 2021 release date was unceremoniously missed. There has been no official statement from Disney, so it appears it was just a rumor. This doesn't imply that Disney isn't enthusiastic about visiting the Zootopia universe again. Disney has a lot on its plate, including projects related to Marvel, live-action remakes of legendary stories, and reboots of beloved childhood favorites. The sequel doesn't yet have a release date, but judging by the online buzz, it's obvious that fans are hoping it will follow the lead of other eagerly anticipated sequels and arrive as soon as possible. Patience is essential here because Zootopia took years to develop. Before we go any further, we wanted to let you know it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Additionally, rather than being a traditional sequel, the upcoming Disney Plus anthology series Zootopia Plus might act as the movie's follow-up. However, it's impossible to say whether or not Zootopia 2 will join the expanding franchise without an official announcement from anyone at Disney.
So I'll just move this table over here. Might get a little musky, that's fine.
Fans continue to speculate whether Zootopia Plus, which is set to release, will serve as the official sequel because Disney hasn't officially canceled Zootopia 2. They won't have to wonder about the cast, though. The majority of them had significant roles in the original film. Of course, it's expected that Ginnifer Goodwin and Jason Bateman would return as their respective lead characters, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde to carry on the heroic battle. Among the cast members we anticipate seeing again are J.K. Simmons as the Mayor Lionheart, Mark Smith as the Officer McHorn, Idris Elba as Chief Bogo, Rich Moore and Byron Howard, the directors of Zootopia, are ready to bring Zootopia 2 to the fans. Since the majority of the original cast is expected to be back, rumors circulated over the internet about some of the well-known actors that will be joining the cast, such as Mike Myers, Rami Malek, Jenny Slate, Sting, and yes, even Adam Sandler. During a meet and greet in 2019, the late Tommy Lister, who provided the voice of impulsive impulsive fox Finnick revealed information to fans by saying, "I can tell you for sure I'm doing another Zootopia with Disney." He added that a trilogy was being planned and that the sequel would cost $300 million. It's difficult to predict whether or not he'll be replaced by another actor given that he passed away in 2020. There is a good reason why Zootopia's central narrative is somewhat unusual for a Disney film. It underwent significant change in the later stages of production. The original story was primarily narrated from the viewpoint of the clever fox Nick Wilde rather than the good-hearted Judy Hopps. It was difficult to like Nick, according to the director, so the plot experienced a huge shift in the middle of the film. The fact that Nick was exposed as a liar right away made Judy look foolish for falling for his tricks. Because Zootopia didn't end unexpectedly, there are countless options for a follow-up. Goodwin stated that she'd like to see Nick have to be the one to convince Judy that the world is worth fighting for, and Bateman stated that he had similar wishes for the sequel. Bateman also said that he would like to see the two of us kicking ass out here, cleaning up the streets. We're a couple of new cops out here, so bad guys be warned. It'd be interesting to see how the sequel manages to portray Judy and Nick's policing in a positive light, without going too far given the political and social evolutions that have been made since 2016. The sequel builds upon the themes of diversity, racial profiling, and acceptance from the first film. Judy and Nick might carry on improving their neighborhood, or they might venture outside of it, meet new animals with more complex social structures, and consider how they should modify their policing strategy.
Brace your body and be free.
Given that they would have been together for a lot longer by this point in their relationship, Judy and Nick are more than deserving of their love story arc. Given their chemistry and mutual character foils, it's difficult not to see them ending up together in some capacity. Judy is the wide-eyed optimist in contrast to how cynical Nick is. Nick is the wit, whereas Judy is the heart, and so on. They are a well-balanced couple that would easily rank among the most realistic animated couples in recent years. In other words, there's no reasons they shouldn't remain a regular couple. Even though it sounds strange, it should be very intriguing to see Bonnie and Stu's characters continue to grow while they're back at the Hopps family farm. Judy may guide them to do more than just become ordinary carrot farmers, considering how she encouraged them to branch out and collaborate with Gideon Gray in his bakery. Although it's not clear what kind of adventure Bonnie is dragging Stu along for, it could be something very uncomfortable for him. No fan is more vocal than the plus-size Clawhauser, and he might be granting his wish to see his angel with horns. Hopefully, this neon-lit party scene that was featured after the first film will be presented to audiences. While it's unclear what the irritated BOGO will do in this scenario, viewers can only speculate on the amusing possibilities of these two opposing Giselle fans getting together. And because of that, you need to smash the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. We'll be interested to see how recent and appropriate protests about equality tie into the news story. Will Bellwether return with a vengeance after serving her sentence? If not, what will the evil intentions of a new villain be? Will Judy and Nick be able to stop them? We'll have to wait and see. See you in the next video.